Hello and welcome back to Tutoring Success, my level 7 pioneer. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the angle of inclination. By the end of this video, you should be able to answer each and every question that you come across that involves angle of inclination. So yesterday, guys, I was teaching my level 7 pioneers, my grade 11 students. So the easy way that I can teach you, that I can make you understand better the angle of inclination. What I told my students yesterday is that we only have two types of angles when it comes to angle of inclination, right? So our first angle is known as an acute angle. What is an acute angle? An acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees, right? Which is this one. So we have a situation for our acute angle, and we also have a situation for our obtuse angle, which is an angle that is greater than 90 degrees, right? So we know our formula is tan theta equals to the gradient, right? So obviously we can see if our angle is an acute, that means our gradient is going to be positive, right? So that means you are simply going to go about punching your calculator and say arctan, and then you include your gradient and then you find your answer. But when it comes to an obtuse angle, so keep in mind, guys, that you always measure your angle of inclination counterclockwise from the x-axis, right? So if it is an obtuse, that means our gradient is going to be negative. As we can clearly see here, guys, our gradient is going to be negative. So your first answer that you are going to get is going to be negative. So that will change your angle that you are going to get to be a reference angle, right? So what you are going to be having, let's say you are going to be having a negative angle. Let's say negative 67, right? So that means your final answer, you are going to say theta is going to be equals to 180 plus your reference angle, right? So keep in mind that your reference angle, when you substitute it here, is going to be negative. So it's the same thing as saying 180 minus this, and then you are going to get your angle of inclination, right? So let's go about how to solve our questions that we are having for this video. So if this video is valuable to you so far, guys, please don't forget to put that like button. So let's get on to it. So our first question states that its statement actually: consider the diagram below which shows a line through the points. Okay, right, we are given 2 points and our angle of inclination actually is here, guys. So we can clearly see that this is an acute angle, right? So let's calculate our gradient, which is gradient AB. So our y coordinate at A is going to be minused by our y coordinate at B. And then on our denominator, we have our x coordinate at A minus by our x coordinate at B. So what is our y coordinate at A? It's negative 3, right? And our y coordinate at B is 6. And our x coordinate at A is negative 3. Our x coordinate at B is 3. So our answer, you can simply punch your calculator from here, guys. So we are going to be having negative 9 divided by negative 6, which is the same as 3 over 2. That means our gradient is positive. So we are going to say tan theta is equals to our gradient AB, right? So you are going to punch your calculator. You are going to say shift tan, and then it's going to show you something like this, which is an arctan, right? So you are going to be having 3 over 2 here. And then our theta is going to be 56,31 degrees. So they are saying determine the angle of inclination, which is the angle theta. Round your answer to 2 decimal places. That's why I rounded it to 2 decimal places, guys. So On to our next I almost say on to our next video. So on to our next question, guys, where we are going to be solving an obtuse angle, right? On our next question, my level 7 pioneers, we can clearly see that we are dealing with an obtuse angle, right, which is greater than 90 degrees. So we can clearly see also that our gradient is going to be negative. So how do we go about solving our angle of inclination? We are going to first calculate your gradient, right? So you are going to say our y coordinated A minus by our y coordinated B, our x coordinated A minus by our x coordinated B. Then we are simply going to substitute. What is our y coordinated A is 13 divided by 4 minus by our y coordinated B is going to be 23 divided by 4 all over our x coordinated A is negative 7 and our x coordinate at B is 5. So after this, guys, you are simply going to punch your calculator. So after punching the calculator, guys, I got negative 3 over 4. So if you're having any question, my level 7 pioneer, please don't hesitate to post it on our comment section below. And then our formula is going to be tan theta is equals to our gradient of AB, and then we are going to substitute on our next step. Our gradient is negative 3 over 4, and then you are going to punch your calculator. You are going to say shift tan, then it's going to show you something like this, which is arctan, and then 3 over 4, negative 3 over 4. You simply just punch this on your calculator, guys. So you're simply going to say shift tan answer, and then you are going to be getting our negative 36,869,89765. So when we are dealing about decimal places, guys, we must round off our final answer, right? So what does this mean to us? It simply means that our angle, it changes from being our actual angle that we are looking for to our reference angle. So our actual angle is actually yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I didn't mean to rhyme there. So our actual angle is going to be 180 plus our reference angle, right? So you are simply going to type this on your calculator. You're going to type it as it is, guys, and then you are going to get your answer, my level 7 pioneers. So what I'm going to do, you are going to say 180 plus, you open a bracket, you say answer, right? And then our answer is going to be 143.13 degrees. So if you're having any question, guys, please don't hesitate to post it on our comment section below. And if this video was valuable to you, please don't forget to put that like button. So on our next video, guys, we are going to tackle an exam question based on analytical geometry. Hopefully you will like it too, because I'm so excited that we are going to attempt an exam question, right? So we are done with analytical geometry, my level 7 pioneers. So on to our next video.